Hello there, it is Miss Sin. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading for Virgo. I'm being drawn to select 4 piles for you all. I'm going to also be using the Romance Oracle cards, which I'll grab in a minute. So let's split the decks. If anyone is interested in a personal reading, or you wish to look for more content from me, everything is listed in the description box below. If you enjoy the content I'm creating here, be sure to give a like and a follow. Subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, so I'm going to choose 4 cards from this pile. Alright, I'm going to grab Oracle cards and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have shuffled and created 4 piles, and now I'm going to shuffle and use Angel Oracle cards. I'm going to leave all the information on what card decks I've used in the description box below, so I don't have to repeat too often, okay? For Virgos. Messages for Virgos. Timeless reading. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is going to be a timeless reading for Virgos, astrology signs, sun and moon signs, okay? Sun and moon, Virgos. Timeless reading. This one is from Daily Guidance from your Angels Oracle cards. I haven't used this one quite often enough, but felt called to use it today. There you go for pile number 1. How about pile number 2? Messages for Virgos, sun and moon. I'll arrange it neatly for you, and we can continue. I'll also add crystals for you to select from. Okay. Alright, starting from the left is pile number 1, Rose Quartz Crystal. Pile number 2, Opal. Pile number 3, Moonstone. Pile number 4, Amethyst. Take your time to select your pile, and we will continue in a bit. Alright, so for those of you who have chosen pile number 1, this is your crystal. For some reason today it's reminding me of pink lemonade. So perhaps for some of you, your mindset is still on how wonderful the summer has been this year. And how much fun you had. And all the beautiful memories you've created. I see children. I see your family. I see your babies. Polaroid photos taken. Beaches. Sunny weather. Palm trees. Alright. Let's look at the cards. I feel like for some of you who are married, your spouse recently had an opportunity for a new job position, and you have traveled with them, and it's brought new experiences, new opportunity, new money, new connection, even a deeper sense of personal fulfillment and understanding within yourself. It's like you've gained a new sense of independence since. I'm not quite sure why I said since. Perhaps from some of you it's been a struggle to find independence within yourself. For those of you who have spouses that travel for a living or does work abroad. But I do sense that you've found your own purpose. And you can light your own flame when they're away. And you're just as fulfilled and you feel just as loved when they are around as when they are not able to be around. It's that you can fill your own cup, which is a wonderful thing. There's a lot of harmony in this. And then because of that, it's less stress on your spouse, and your spouse comes back home happier with more things to offer, more experiences and gifts and opportunities to bring back. So it's like a nice economic cycle of give and take, reciprocity here. Ooh, child. And I picked up on that from the crystal too. Okay, so this says, you care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to children who need you. So immediately that reinforces that your children you've been taking care of, you've been building a connection and relationship with this individual, and it's helping you find your own inner child as well too, which is wonderful. Alright, pay attention to the red flags. What could this potentially mean? I feel like instantly it has to do with you teaching your child to be careful about the world. Since you guys are always constantly traveling and seeing places, right? There's new experiences, new faces, both familiar and unfamiliar, that your child will be meeting. And even though you're connecting with your inner child and you're rediscovering your purpose again, you're also teaching your child how to be street smart and how to be careful in this world with people who give promises and talk about certain opportunities to teach your child to be wiser. I'm going to ask for another clarification card for pay attention to the red flags for you guys. Okay. Clarity on this card, please. Okay, instantly, I hear the vibes of do not put all your attention into your child and forget about your spouse, because it's easy to pull all one attention to one aspect without the other. So make sure to remember that the whole reason and the purpose of why this all began and why you have this connection in this family is because of your soulmate, and because you guys have this bond to grow old and learn from each other and to basically spend lifetime with each other. And the reason why you have this family and this child is because it's a byproduct of your love for one another. And this child is the ongoing cycle of what you guys create to move forward in the world. And so instead of seeing it as just your spouse being off on their own and just you, and now you have to be independent, instead of viewing it that way, to realize it's three people: you, your husband or your partner, and your child, working towards something together. Okay, so to keep that balance, the triforce of your family. Okay, all right, I hope that reading was fun and insightful for you, and if you enjoyed it, please feel free to drop a like, share this video as well. And if you wish to have a personal reading, you can find all the information down below. And I'll see you all next time, okay? Bye! Alright, on to pile number 2. Pile number 2, you have chosen Opal. I'm seeing late nights out. You love sweet drinks, whoever this person is. Maybe perhaps you like those lychee Soho drinks. I see walks out in the summer city, street lights, club lights, loud sounds, lots of laughter. Enjoying your single life. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Let's see what the message is for you. Alright, so there's a lot of independence going on here. I feel like you've really been honing in on your power, Virgo. A lot of connecting with yourself, your inner dependence, celebrating your financial abundance, all that you are, owning in on your own womanhood. I feel like this is about feminine energy. So if you're not a woman, then it's totally fine. You're feminine energy. You're becoming very in touch with your emotions and where you stand and how you feel about yourself and where you are in the world. And you feel really excited. It's like, I see a progression. It's like, okay, I'm this person. I have a lot to give and I can stand my own. So I hold this one pentacle and I'm going to see what I can specialize in or what I can hone in on and how I can develop further the type of person I wish to become. I will hold the staff, this wand, to manifest, to focus in bringing in higher powers and concentration of where I want to direct my energy. And therefore, because of that, I see myself as the queen of my own throne. And I direct where I prioritize and what I value in my life. So it's like a progression. Okay. Ooh, go for it. Okay. I'm really excited for you guys, Virgos. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path as it will take you very far indeed. Okay, so whatever it is that you have decided, go for it. This totally ties in with what you're looking for and the direction you're aiming for. Keep going, because your spirit guides apparently have known that you've been wanting to go this way for a long time. They're in touch with your higher self, and they knew this is the path you wish to be set on and heading towards, and they're doing everything they can to nurture that and to open pathways and bring in opportunities for you to grab and take hold of. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, so how does that apply here? I feel like immediately when I hear heart-to-heart conversations, it's like you have to be honest about what it is that you really want, and once you have, you go for it. But you also have to make sure you vocalize that out as well to the people around you, the things you wish to aspire for. So this horse, for example, this unicorn, is the carriage, the source of travel, the place, the directory that will bring you there. It's important you communicate to the devices, the people, the opportunities, and the support you have around you that have intentions to push you forward and bring you where you need to be, to know exactly where your headspace is at as well, where you wish to go. So to be honest with your intentions with them so they can do their best to help you as well. And I don't know, I feel like these two, like tigers or like sphinx, like they're like leopard cats. I forget, they're bobcats, I think. I feel like they're looking at you, and they could be competitors too. I feel like they're competitors, or people who are like envious of the opportunities you may have, and they're waiting for you to fall off that horse to like attack you, or like to stop you and stunt you and hold you back. So because of that, it is important that you are very sincere with what you're looking for, so those people who do support you can support you to the best of your abilities, and they're aware what your intentions are. So when they do, they can see where they can spot out people who are not for your highest intentions. So when you're honest about what it is you're looking for, people know, the people who believe in you and want the best for you know what to look out for, and they can tell when people are actually sheep's in wolf and sheep's clothing. Okay? And then they can avoid those paths for you. Oh, that's a pretty direct read. All right. That was your reading for pile number 2, Virgos. I hope that was really useful for you. If it resonated with you, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, information is in the description down below. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, so pile number 3. You have chosen Moonstone. I have a very interesting vibe from this stone. It's almost like daydreaming and looking at the moon. There's something you're desiring and you're longing for. You're not quite sharing it with the world, but it's inside your heart. I think it's a dream, either an opportunity, a future you wish to have, or a connection you wish to rekindle. Alright, let's take a look at your piles. Okay. So there was somebody you had a really deep past with, and hardship and heartache has happened and conflict has taken place, and now look, the moon card. You're in a place of uncertainty and how to go about pushing forward or progressing forward with this connection. For some of you, it could also even be about your future. When I see this Hierophant card, instead of seeing marriage, I don't know, it's making me think about your future and how you're uncertain of your future. It's thinking about your life aspirations, and maybe you're very conflicted with, there's certain things you want. You know what you want. This is you, and this is your goal and desires, but this is what everyone else's opinion is about it. and it's caused a lot of heartache for you because you don't want to let down the people. You don't want to let down the people you love down here, but also listening to what they wish for you and what their definition of happiness is for you is causing you a lot of pain. New partner. All right, so this is back to the original message I picked up, which is about a person you wish to rekindle with. What does the card say here? A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. I feel like for the connections that you all have had that had a falling out with, I feel like the same type of connection you're aspiring for will be returning to you in the form of new connections. They will have the same type of energies, the same like better intentions, much more truer to the original intentions that you have set forth with the type of connection you wish to make. It's almost like a new chance to start over with these new connections that will be able to simulate and bring forth closer the type of bond you're looking for. Oh wow, look at that. New love and new partner. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So I think this desire, especially for people who are looking for love, the desire for rekindling the past, I think this is a certain type of connection and bond you are looking for. You have gained a lot more clarity since your last relationship or connection with this individual, and it has set forth new intentions and aspirations for universe and spirit and ancestors to guide you towards a connection that will be much closer to fulfilling what it is that you're truly looking for, and to keep your eyes peeled and your heart open for this connection. This is amazing. So when it comes to the other one, which is about your life purpose, I feel like it could be translated to like new partnership in terms of like business collaborations, new love, as in maybe a discovering of a new passion and purpose in life. Like you realize you have something you're actually really interested in, and you never knew this subject or topic existed until this very moment of your life. Somebody brought into your life from new partnership, like a new friendship or a new business endeavor or a new networking connection sparks a new interest because they talk to you about something that you've never heard of before, and it leads you down this rabbit hole of discovering new passion and a new purpose and a new cause for what it is that you wish to develop and to build and to learn more of, which is also amazing. Alright, so that is the message for pile number 3, Virgos. I hope that was insightful. Be sure to give a thumbs up and to subscribe if you liked the video. And I would love to hear any comments if you guys have resonated with any of the piles, okay? If you're looking for a personal reading, all the information is down in the description box below. Okay, so on to pile number 4 now. You have chosen Amethyst. I don't know why I'm immediately thinking about watermelons, strawberry daiquiris, and galas, gazebos. Some of you guys are like content creators, and the coin term is like influencers, people who create and inspire a new perspective of life, and you've been sponsored or given new sponsorship opportunities, or you will be getting new sponsorship opportunities, and you're able to have your inner light shine just like this amethyst. See that fractal showing through? It's almost like you're finally allowing your inner light to shine. Congratulations on these opportunities. Alright, let's go and read the pile number 4. Yes, that confirmed it. Alright. So I wonder what this ominous card is standing for. Let me reflect a bit for you. So I feel like immediately, after much contemplation, you've already found your truth and your purpose, and that much has become very clear, and nobody is stopping you from that. And you had to make a lot of sacrifices and even decide what is best for you and for parties involved. And ultimately, you, in the end, you had to choose yourself. The Crow, it's almost like you felt like time was ticking, enemies were watching, people were lurking, and like they were trying to almost hone in on the opportunities that you were having waiting for you. And you had to think fast on your feet and like act fast to capitalize on these opportunities. And these people tried their hardest to hold you back. They think this is you. They feel like, oh, they had the best of you. But truth behold, I feel so strongly that this image is nothing but a facade. This is not really truly who you are, and in fact, this isn't even you. This is, I feel like it's the death of who you were. The people who did betray you, or the people who had intentions to betray you, had killed off your former self, and you realized that your former self was no longer serving who you are. Your former self is left behind to rebirth and to reincarnate into a newer version of you, and this is left behind with the past of the old energies of your old enemies, because you no longer will allow these interactions and these type of informations and type of opportunities to even happen anymore, where you will never allow to place yourself in a circumstance where you will feel as vulnerable as this very moment. So now you're in celebration. It's a time of celebration for you, because you can spot people who are like-minded. You can see people who share the same aspirations as you, the same intentions as you, because they look the same as you, they act the same as you, and they feel the same as you. Whereas these people, it's almost like you're colorful here and they're not. They're of like a lower vibration, and you were trying so much to help them, but instead they end up being people who were trying to seek out and pick apart your opportunities when you did have them from they're watching from above. But now that you have known, you know better, and it's almost a beginning of a new dawn. You see the yellow streak here, the beginning of a new day. And then when that new day has come, you're like, bye, and you like hop on your horse with your fresh intentions, with your new connections, which is great, Virgo. Play. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. So I feel like immediately it reinforces this aspect here, playfulness. See, bonding and connection, friendship, you're celebrating, you're being carefree, you're leaving for a better place. And I believe Spirit is saying for you to give yourself that gestation time to really marinate and to hone and absorb and soak in all the sunshine, soak in the summer rays, soak in the joy, soak in the the playfulness and the adventure that entails these new connections, because this is what will help inspire you and refuel you and project you forward in your career as well as your future endeavors. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So I feel like if it's on a romantic level, then those of you who in the past who had opportunities and had to potentially choose between yourself and a relationship, I feel like maybe potentially that prospect wasn't necessarily out there for the best of your intentions. They were somebody who came from a slightly more codependent background, a slightly more possessive type of energy, and they try to hold you down and they try to control you. And because you realize this was an ongoing pattern that you repeated in the past, you were able to spot it, and you allowed that part of yourself to die and to go along with this old energy, and you shed yourself of that and you move forward with yourself. You chose yourself in the end, and you move forward, and you're allowing yourself to build new connections that are healthier, that are like you, feels like you, and looks like you, and acts like you. And because of that, you've been a lot happier and more playful, which in return allowed you to manifest this connection of true love. I'm really excited for you. I wonder who this person is. So that is the message for pile number 4, Virgos. I hope it resonates, and I hope it will come true for you. And if it does, I would love to hear about it in the comment section below. If you could come back and update me for any of the readings that had happened for today. I hope you enjoyed everything that has been happening, and I wish you guys all the best in the future and to take care. And if there's anything you need me to clarify, be sure to leave a comment below and I will do my best to respond, okay? If you're looking for a personal reading, everything is also in the description down below. And until then, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I wish the best for you going forward. And I'll talk to you all soon, Virgos. Bye for now.